that she was going out the side where there's 8 stairs and then 2 more outside. I mean, this lady does have a scooter, and she was having to use a walker. I have to use a walker. There are several other people in the building that have to use a walker. We have been trying to get a lift in here for more years than you can shake a stick at. I mean, it's been at least 10 or more years that we've been trying to get a lift in. And they keep promising and promising. In 2008, we had new people buy the building. And the superintendent came to me and said, when they've done the windows and the balconies, they're putting a lift in. And I said, oh, don't tell me that if you don't mean it. He said, no. As soon as they've done the windows and the balconies and that, they're putting the lift in. He said, should be done around October. That was 2008. I kept going back to him and the property manager, and they kept saying, yes, it is. 4 times I confirmed that it's 2011. We don't have it. They were supposed to start, I don't know how many times they've given us a start date. It's not in. Whenever I go out, I have to kind of bump my walker down the stairs. And when I'm coming in, I have to bump it back up the stairs. Well, my main difficulty is getting me up and down the stairs, never mind the walker as well. And if I have groceries or anything, it just adds to the frustration. And when I do shopping, it just disables me so much more for several days afterwards. I mean, it's difficult enough going out to whether it's to the doctors or to have medical tests or to do shopping or whatever it is. It's difficult enough. And I mean, we're just beyond ourselves trying to figure out what to do. They keep promising and promising, and nothing ever comes of it. Once they confirmed that we were definitely getting a lift in, at the time I was on disability, ODSP. I got in touch with them and I said, now we don't have the lift right now, but I want to put in an application for a scooter because we're apparently going to be getting it in October. Well, they pretty well delivered it right away. And it's lovely, it's beautiful, it's got all the bells and whistles, and it doesn't have a mile on it because I can't take it anywhere. The batteries have died because even though I've been charging it, it's like getting a boost on a dead battery on a car. When you get that boost, you have to drive the car for at least a half an hour to recharge it fully. Well, if I charge the batteries and I'm not driving it, then I'm not fully charging the batteries, and eventually they just die completely. They came around at one point and they put door closures on our doors. And, you know, they said, well, why don't you take it up and down the hall? I couldn't take it up and down the hall because the door closure wouldn't allow me to open and close the door properly to take it in and out. And finally I got in touch with the fire department and said, look, this is where I'm situated in the building. Do I really need this door closure? And they said, no, you can take it off. And I did. Because trying to push the door open was so difficult, you know, with my walker. Trying to push the walker and push the door, which was very stiff. and the door would open quite a ways, but then it, it closes on you as well. So I wasn't able to even take my scooter up and down the hall. So I used to just, do a lot of U-turns in the living room, parallel parking, just so that I was running it a little bit and moving it from place to place. But now it sits there since the batteries have died, and I can't move it. If and when I do get it going, the tires, I'm not sure about the tires, whether they're just going to take a while for them to, get completely rounded, because they're starting to go low, it appears, but possibly not. I'll have to see what happens when I finally get some movement out of it, whatever that may be.